right, Swan Lake by Tchaikovsky. This is a ballet that Tchaikovsky wrote. It was finished in 1876. It's interesting in that it was not well received upon its first performance. Very popular ballet these days. This is one of the themes from Swan Lake. So we're going to begin. Open 5, open first string. And the melody is in the top voice, so I will usually bring that out with rest stroke. So I'm going thumb on the 5th string, free stroke, and rest stroke with the 1st string. So that's going to be for 2 beats. 1, 2, and then we have this little scale passage going up like that. And then we have this again. Now we have a dotted quarter note, so it's going to go 1, 2, and. So we got 1st fret, 2nd string. And then it goes back to the 1st string. 3, 4, and. So the second measure goes like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So the first 2 measures. Measure 3. We have this again. And then we're going to form, it's an F chord. It's not a full F chord. But you've got 3rd finger, 2nd finger, and 1st finger. So you're gonna hit the 3rd string, and then it's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 2nd. So again, like this. All right, and then the last measure of that line, we have this. So it's an A minor chord, but I'm not hitting that 2nd string, so I don't put a finger down. And if you look at beat 3 of that measure, we're gonna hit the open 4. And then like that. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. All right, so that line slowly goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. All right, measure 5 is a repeat of measure 1. Measure 6 is a repeat of measure 2. Measure 7 is measure 3. And then measure 8, we've got this right here. And then the next melody comes in. We have a pickup on measure 8. You're going to hit this note, 2nd fret, 3rd string. All right, measure 9. So we're going to begin with the bottom end of a G chord. I don't do the full G chord just because I don't need all of those notes. But I just put my 3rd finger down. I also usually put my 2nd finger down just in case I hit a wrong string. And you're going to hit the 6th string, the 4th, the 3rd, and the 2nd strings. And usually I will roll that chord. Then you're going to go 1st finger, and then pinky on that 3rd fret, 2nd string. So it's open 1st string, and then 1st fret. So you've got this. And then you have this. So pinky goes to the 3rd fret on the 1st string, middle finger is on the 2nd fret, 4th string. You're going to hit the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings. And then 1st fret on the 1st string, open 1st string. So you've got this. And that's a dotted quarter note, so you're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Now I use that open 1st string to come up to this note right here. It's an F, it's going to be the 6th fret on the 2nd string. So you've got this. Pinky goes up to the G on the 8th fret, so you've got like that. So that measure goes. And then you're right in position to drop the next chord. The full chord is a D minor chord, but all I'm using is just the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd fingers there, plus the open 4th. And then your pinky grabs that 8th fret, 2nd string, and you take off the pinky, and notice your middle finger is right there on that 6th fret. So you've got. Then I put my pinky back down, and then I hit the 1st string. So with the rhythm, it's going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. One more time. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Half bar at 7, plus the middle finger will be at the 8th fret on the 3rd string. So you're gonna hit those 3 notes, and then pinky grabs the A, 10th fret, 2nd string. So you go, and then open 1st string, and I use that open 1st to get down to here, to do those last 3 notes of that measure. So you've got this, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. All right, so that line beginning at measure 9 goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Measure 13, this is just a repeat. So that is all a repeat. 13, 14, and 15 are the same as 9, 10, and 11. Then I'm going to do a half bar at 6, and I'm going to add my middle finger on the 7th fret, 3rd string. And you're going to hit the 1st string, 2nd, 3rd, back to the 2nd, and then to the 1st. So you're going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. All right, now this is an easy arrangement. But there are certain things I will do to kind of add a little more flair to it. So for this measure, I will often play a full B flat major chord, and I'll strum it on that. I'll strum it on that first beat. Then I'll hit the 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Now if you can't do that, just do it the way it's written. Measure 17, I'll do the same thing. I'll play a B7 chord, and then the 2nd string. Now the way I have it written here is you're just going to go half bar at 7, and you'll hit the 1st string, followed by the 2nd, and then the 2nd half of that measure, you're going to add that 3rd finger to the 9th fret on the 2nd string, and I'll hit the 6th string, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings, and then open. So the way it's written, it goes like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. To spice it up, I'll do a B7 chord here. And then here I'll do an E7 chord. And then open 1st. All right, measure 18. So from here on out, I try and do max volume, and I will strum these chords. So for example, measure 18, we have an A minor chord. So I'll strum that once, and then like that. So it's just like the beginning, except we're going to fill out this chord. So again, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and A minor chord again. 1, 2, and strum it again. 3, 4, and A minor. And then this is the same as measure 3. And then measure 21, we have this. And this is the same as measure 4. And then I'll strum that chord.